Top of the morning, live from Baltic, South Dakota, out here at the Hefty Egg PhD Farms. My name is Brady Bjornson. I'm with Topcon Agriculture. What we have here this morning is we've got an MX 285 and we've got a Demco 1050 grain cart. So what we're going to do this morning is we're going to take a look at not necessarily replacing the load cells, this is already set up with load cells, but replace the competitive system that we already have on it today. And we're going to replace that with a GT560 and a connectivity device. So in 2019, Topcon launched the Smart Cart system. And with that Smart Cart system, you can take your existing GT560 that you probably already have up in the cab, and then we put a connectivity device with that. And that connectivity device allows us to do automatic data transfer. So if you come over here, the way that GT560 works is there will be a sensor that will go on the shaft of your PTO, and it will automatically determine when you've got a load that's coming in and a load that's going to be going out. And that connectivity device goes up into the cloud, and it basically records all of your loads. So that way you don't need to worry about having a paper and pencil that's up in the cab, and you don't need to worry about remembering what all your load records are, or even taking a look at what your scale tickets are. So if you come over here and take a look, we've got the front part of the load cell. So this system is a 3-point system. Basically, when you take a look at grain carts today, you're looking at a 3 or a 5 load cell system. This is a 3 load cell system. So if you come over here and take a look from the top, you can see this is where the back end is bolted in, and this is the piece that is actually going to take a look at the deflection, right? So with your hitch style could be literally almost any hitch style. This one is a pintle hitch. This is very common for grain carts to have pintle hitches. And then if we go over here, let's step over the grain cart real quick. You can see back here where your cable is going into the load cell that is actually part of the axle. So if you have a load cell ready cart, it will just be a blank for the for the axle piece. If it's actually got a load cell in it, it'll have a cable that comes out. So regardless of if it's set up as a load cell ready or not, we do have kits and options available to make non-load cell ready carts load cell ready. So here, if this was a 5-cell conversion, we'd basically cut this off, we'd put a bracket underneath it, and then you'd have a load cell up on the front, a load cell on the back of the bracket for the rest of the frame to sit on. But since this is already set up with the 3-cell, we don't need to go through and change anything, so it's already set up and ready to go. So on the back side of this Demco cart, we see we've got a J-box over here, and you can see you've got your cable on the top. That's going to go to your indicator, and then you got your 3 cables on the bottom, and those 3 cables are going to go to your load cell. Typically what we say is to try to hide it behind the frame or hide it somewhere where it's going to be there and out of the way. That way if you get in a bind and something catches on it, it's actually safe and protected, so nothing's really going to catch on it. That way we can totally avoid any screw-ups that happen out in the field. It's all about risk mitigation.